All right. I'll ask the same question I asked Damien. You guys are again, near the middle way of the season play. You guys have had a couple tough losses in conference play. What do you feel like the attitude is in practice right now for the players and coaches?
I think for the players and coaches, our attitude is just trying to learn from our mistakes, really, and just trying to figure out what we can do to be better, to put a whole game together, because we know that's really the most important thing at this time. Wins and losses definitely do matter a lot, and we know that we have to win more than we lose if we want to make it to the tournament and reach the goals that we have. But trying to learn and figure out what we're doing wrong to make them right in the next game, especially going into UTRGV, I think it's like what is our most important thing that we're looking at right now.
In your years of being here at ACU, you've seen a lot of different teams. What do you feel like is special about this team?
I think that how we have a lot of youth on this team. I think on the past years we had a lot of, I wouldn't say age, but a lot of guys that knew how the system worked and everything like that. And we have a lot of younger guys now that are learning. But it brings a lot of energy to the team. And so I think just being able to play with energy and have each other's back and really growing our relationships through the whole year will be what's best for us, because I think that's something that we have that other teams may not have.
Coming off a loss, if you could just talk about the importance of this upcoming road trip where you guys are on the road for the next several games.
I didn't even know it was the next several games. I was just like looking one game at a time. But I think it's really important that we just get back to playing basketball how we want to play basketball and getting back to appreciating the little things and just being able to play basketball the ACU basketball way and just being able to allow ourselves to be coachable and be held accountable and be able to fix our mistakes in the next game. I think it's really important that we try to start off on the right foot today in practice and tomorrow in practice before we leave, so that way going into the game we're confident in our abilities to go out there and get a win.
So last year, I think UTRGV was the game that you guys came back and like Arion had like a 3, I think. So you guys know them pretty well. Tell me about the matchup this year, though.
To be completely honest, I haven't done a lot of looking at UTRGV because I've been focused on our other games, but I'm sure in film today we'll go over it a lot and get to know them a lot better. But I know they're a really good team. I'm pretty sure they've won some really good games this year, so I'm excited to play them. I'm always excited to compete and to see like how we go up against the rest of the league. So I'm really excited for that. But other than that, I just guess try to take it one day at a time, really.
Being that you guys are 2-3 on the road, and he mentioned too that you have a big road trip coming up, what are some things that you think kind of y'all need to change in order to kind of get back in the winning ways whenever y'all are on the road?
I wouldn't think it's really anything we need to change. I'd say it's something that there's things that we have to get better at and fine tune rather than change. I think just being able to get in the passing lanes, rebound, continue to move the ball and play in space are things that we don't necessarily change because it's something we do every day. I think it's just something we need to continue to do and get better at and really just work with each other.
I live with Paulie Hippler,
My boy.
the goofball on the team. Who do you think has replaced Paul as the goofball?
The biggest goofball on the team? I'm not gonna lie, we're all really goofy, but for my personal interest, I'm either gonna go Reese Miller or JVC as the 2 biggest goofballs on the team for sure. Or Colby Tanner. Colby Tanner's pretty bad too. He's little Coach T, but that's my guy for sure. All 3 of those guys. So yeah, those are my 3 picks for sure.
Are you guys treating the coach's son?
For sure. That's our guy. That's our guy. He doesn't want to be treated like the coach's son at all, and that's probably the best part about him is that he doesn't want to be known as the coach's son, and so he's really just one of us. So that's my dog for sure.